All right. We have system sensors coming in today at 2 o'clock. And then also Hendrickson's going to be here tomorrow at 10 a.m. So Hendrickson's the new customer, so we want to make sure everything's clean and ready to go. And this afternoon, obviously with system sensor, they're going to want to know what's going on with a lot of the late shipments and stuff too. So we want to make sure we got everything organized, okay? All right, so talking about how do we work with the overburden of overtime. For the production overtime, team members made improvements to the process that improved the run ratio of the plant, resulting in less need for overtime to hit daily production targets. These improvements took more time to implement than the non-production overtime, and the plant's improvements were not able to keep up with the sales. Toyota Motor sales kept increasing the request because of the demand for the products that TMMK was producing. With the demand being greater than the supply, TMMK's plant leadership pulled the andon and requested no more increase in units based on the plant's current level of overtime per team member. Toyota Motor sales agreed. It was an important day in TMMK's history, which had up to that time always been able to say, okay, we can do it, to any request for increased production. The short-term overburden morale and long-term job security needs to be the team members. Security needs of the team members were considered more important than selling more units. The values had led to the real decision. In typical Toyota fashion, the balance of mutual trust and continuous improvement quickly kicked in, and there was a major emphasis on improving the run ratio in each section. The strategy here was focused on finding out what problems the team members were having and working together to countermeasure them. This helped the daily team member morale, and gradually the run ratio improved, which allowed TMMK to build more cars in less time, satisfying the request for sales. At the same time, TMMK was experiencing these problems of too much demand and balancing overburden and keeping workforce management in check. Japan was facing the opposite problem. The recession was dragging on for years, and the tenets of the 1950s pledge for no layoffs was being challenged. They had gone through their stages of overtime reduction and then elimination. They increased their tack time, stopped hiring new members, and reduced the temporary workforce to zero. They reduced shifts and formed Kaizen improvement teams throughout the plant to make improvements in the areas of safety, quality, cost, and productivity. Finally, plants were being shut down, and the workforce shifted to other plants still running to balance out production. The problem there was still more people than needed to meet demand, and the short-term improvements had all been exhausted. All right, so we'll talk about what they did, but we got to make sure that we always have a plan. So same thing is find about overburden. Why are we being overburdened? Why is someone being taxed more to put more hours in? Where are we short on personnel, skill sets, training? You know, a lot of those things play into why some people are being overburdened more than others. So Karen and I had a meeting already this morning talking about that. So we are working on a plan. All right, so we have taken with the Declaration of Independence.